It's Bob and Tom Tonight, starring Chick McGee, Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby, Pat Godwin, Willie Griswold, and Tom Griswold.
This time of the year, you see them all around, those lawn care experts. They're always listening to music. What kind of music do they listen to?
What kind?
Motown.
Man, I hope there's a lawn care business called Motown.
That's fun.
Sure.
M-O-W?
Yeah, maybe in Detroit.
I bet they can't. I bet you anything.
Even if they spell it M-O-W?
No, I would. If I had anything to do with Motown, I'd shut it down. Absolutely.
It'd probably be good publicity for them these days.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
I enjoyed it, Ace.
Thank you.
Have a thing where you have a commercial where you have Stevie Wonder driving one of those big lawnmowers. And he drives it right into the street in front of a car.
No, he would drive it. He would he would mow the lawn perfectly.
Yeah,
he could see.
Oh, of course. I forgot you
That's
guys
true. We
believe in the conspiracy
put
theory.
the lid on that earlier.
All righty.
Tom, you missed it during the break.
Sorry.
No.
Christy made the mistake.
Huge mistake.
Of grabbing a corn dog out of the freezer, and she heated it up in the microwave innocently.
It wasn't really a corn dog, but go ahead.
Innocently. It was like a breakfast.
It's a sausage wrapped in a pancake with sausage in it.
Man.
Looks exactly like a corn dog. So I'd like to think I started it, but she started to eat the corn dog, and I go, hey, fellas. And about 5 of us are all standing around in a circle watching her eat her eat this corn dog. Yeah. It was quite the
Only
scene.
2 of us completed.
It was a wild scene.
And then I came back in after I got my coffee, and then I go, Christy, you going to come? She goes, no, I can't eat that in there. And she just, if you work at this place long enough, you can't eat penis-shaped foods in this room, or else you get McDuffin.
Right.
I got McDuffin with the sausage in my mouth. Yep.
You got a sausage McDuffin?
A human resources dream.
As she's eating it, I can't say who said this, but as she's eating it, I hear from one of us, well, she really took it.
And then
I said, could I make it any more clear? The
ask
dream of someone at Human Resources, or there's a lawyer pulling over right now. To give you a call.
Hey, guys.
It's Al Jackson. Let's do the Jetsons theme. Meet Al Jackson. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Al, we're going to quiz you today. I hope you can hear great today, okay?
I can. Yesterday is my 45th birthday, so my hearing's going.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Old man, I love it. I feel like I'm officially this is my silver birthday. Let's do it.
Now, Al, I hope you can hear this carefully. This is something new from Beyonce, and I am not especially familiar with her work. I remember her from one of the Austin Powers movies, certainly.
Well, and then she was in Destiny's Child. She and Michelle Obama.
That's right.
Okay.
That's not true.
Yeah.
I'm going to play this for you, just a tiny little snippet, and see if you can figure this out. Ready? Here we go.
There's a whole lot of people in the house trying to smoke with the yak in your mouth.
Now, if I'm hearing it correctly, are a whole lot of people in the house.
Yes.
Yeah.
Something about trying to smoke with a yak in your mouth?
No, Tom, we covered this. Now, I know you heard Beyonce's voice and you got a little flustered. You're like, I might not know this, but Tom, if you just break down the yak, we learned that it is a type of drink. What is that shortened for? What is the full word for yak?
Oh, boy.
It's the second syllable.
Telly Savalas used to advertise for this on the back of Playboy magazines.
Mm-hmm.
He did?
Yeah.
He did the Players Club?
He did do Players Club,
He
yeah.
did.
And he also advertised this.
It's a popular type of whiskey, I believe. It's from France, traditionally.
Oh, this isn't Cristal, is it?
No.
No, yak is the second syllable.
I'm lost.
Cognac.
Cognac.
Cognac?
Cognac.
Sorry. Yeah, I've
Cognac.
never had it. I don't
It's
know.
made from champagne, though. Very good.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I thought smoking yak was a reefer reference.
No. I do kind of want reefer to come back just so Tom can say that he was ahead of his time with it, because you stuck with reefer.
Yeah.
And waited for it to come back in style like bell bops.
Yeah.
That wasn't
I'm
bad.
doing what I do. Have you heard that,
Tom,
Willie?
Tom, can you use yak and doing what it do in a sentence before you take us home?
Well, I would take your call right now, but right now I'm doing what I do with this young person over here, and he or she, depending on what the situation.
Of age, yes.
Yes, of course. Is drinking some yak and smoking some reefer.
Is it me,
reefer in.
or at some point shouldn't he be getting just a little better? It doesn't seem.
You know what, Chick? It ebbs and flows. We'll have 2 great weeks where I'm like, I think we might be done here, and then just a couple weeks we forget all our basics. It's like if you mix the Karate Kid and 50 First Dates, where like he learns and then it goes away.
Yeah.
I'm drinking that yak. Don't talk back.
I love that.
It's something.
He's redeemed himself.
I think maybe his hat isn't doing him any favors, the sort of pink Bahamas hat. I think from now on, when Al calls in, we should get you like a fitted Yankees cap and you could put some Timbs on. Really lean in. Try to find your voice.
You know what Timbs are, Tom?
I don't.
Timbs? Get you a pair of Timbs.
What are Timbs?
Al, tell
Tom,
him.
you know this.
You know
Tom,
this.
We went over, like...
Is it referencing someone famous named Tim?
Oh, jeez.
It's like an LSD reference?
It's a pair of Tim Kavanaughs. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, someone famous.
Kavanaugh.
You know any shoe brand that has the Tim in the first syllable.
Oh, I don't know anything about shoes. Timberlands?
Close, yeah.
Timberland.
Timberlands,
There you
very
go.
And what are Timberlands famous
Timberland
for?
work boots are real popular.
Sorry.
And the New York guys wear them.
They've come in and gone out, come in and come
Al
in.
is just giggling to himself.
Hey, Al, do you have any?
Reference to a guy named Tim? Like that didn't do anything for y'all?
Al, do you have any?
That was mine.
Al, do you have any Allbirds?
Do I have any what?
Allbirds shoes.
No. What is that?
Oh, I'll have to get you a pair. What size shoe do
Did
you
I
wear?
know about Allbirds? I need some Allbirds.
What size shoe do you wear?
13.
Oh, that's very impressive.
They're all they're all merino wool. There are several different categories, but my favorites are.
Chick turned me on to them. I literally have 8 pairs now, so it's my favorite thing. I wear them every day.
Yeah, they're very comfortable.
Okay. Thanks, Al. The next time you serve your lady friend a little bit of cognac, give her the baby. Here's your yak. Don't talk back.
I think we would be more successful if we would teach you Old West speak.
I like that.
I'll do that next week, Chick.
Me and my lady
Al,
friend.
please do, baby. Here's your yak. Don't talk back. We just have to hear how it goes.
Yeah.
You're going to thank me.
Okay.
Okay, here it is. Here it is. All right, I just got off the phone with Josh. Yeah, he's not going to come over tonight. So, baby, here's your yak. Don't talk back.
And how would your baby respond, do you think?
She'd be like, I don't feel well. I'm going to call another man. I'm going to call a man that doesn't say that to me.
Yeah.
More letters in praise of Christy Lee today.
All right.
Once
What
again,
have I done?
Christy, well, you're going to like this one.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Okay.
These days, I don't know. I thought I had 2 really great letters, got nothing. And then,
Got nothing, he said.
You know I don't like it when the spotlight shines on me.
You're going to like this one.
All right.
I think. Christy's being inducted into a very prestigious Radio Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
Well-deserved. However, this is a different topic.
Oh.
Dear Bob and Tom Show writes Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Steve in California. That narrows it down.
Okay.
The other night, my wife got out of the shower, walked dripping wet, naked into the bedroom.
Oh, my.
Held up her phone, and out came a husky voice saying, I'm hungry. Thank you, Christy Lee.
That is terrific.
That is
You're
terrific.
helping love lives
There
everywhere.
you go. See?
He said, audio Viagra.
Yeah.
Nice.
There you go, Christy. Your new phrase, I'm hungry.
I'm hungry.
Now, I don't know what, but you're not saying it right.
Well, only the one and only Christy Lee.
Hungry.
It's her thing.
Hungry.
Yeah, you're going, I'm hungry.
Well, that's because he's
Once again, the benefits of a classical education.
No feeling.
I would recommend this, ladies. I don't think this would necessarily work for the fellows.
Oh, for a guy to say it to a woman?
I mean, Josh, if you emerge from the shower dripping wet.
Well, that's already, if that happens, she's already out of the room.
That's not true.
She doesn't need to see me walrus my way out of a bathroom.
Well, no. You don't like
do
to just
you
be
buff
naked?
in front of her? Do you take the towel and put one hand in front, one in back, and go back and forth? And go,
I don't even do that
hey,
alone.
I'm buffing.
When I was a kid, Mr. Krabs did that in an episode of SpongeBob, and I thought it was just required drying whenever you got out of the shower. So I'd be at the pool pulling that move. I'd be at camp pulling that move.
I think that's strictly a camp
Because
move.
of cartoon crap.
Yes, using my aunt's nice towels.
I think is that like is that from like the Three Stooges?
Yes, I mean, all those old movies, they would do that. It's so silly.
You know what I've never seen, but I've only seen, I think, in Three Stooges movies, those things, they look like giant appliances, like dryers or washers. And,
yes.
and the guy gets in it, and just his head is sticking out.
Right,
and then someone always walks by and sticks a board in it so they can't get out.
Oh, it's a sauna. One of those sauna things.
And they flip the switch, and there's steam coming out.
You described like an iron lung.
You know, these things were in all the old...
It looked like a giant washing machine.
Yes.
Except, and the guy would sit in it, and then his head would stick out, and then invariably someone would shut the doors to the front and stick a piece of wood in there, and and then the next thing it would cut to them, and
it was like a steam box.
Steam coming out of their head.
So silly.
I swear you talked for 3 or 4 paragraphs, and Christy finally said, "Oh, a sauna? You never."
Yeah, but these weren't like you walk in. This was
this was much more
what he's
an
talking about,
appliance, and it's not a sauna.
Well, it's kind of like a portable sauna. Sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I wonder what they were called, because they are just.
Do they still have those?
I've never seen one. I would howl if I saw somebody in one of those.
I'd be terrified.
I don't know if I'd ever stop laughing.
He is the very handsome.
Backstage at The Price is Right.
It's comedian Greg Warren. And Greg, what is the cap that you're wearing there?
That's the St. Louis City. That's the new Major League Soccer team that's coming to my hometown.
Oh,
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
They're called the City?
Yeah, they're called the City.
Well, that's not going to last very long unless they're really, really successful. Because if they are below 500, they're going to become the...
Yeah.
Oh, man, I never even thought of that.
They sure are.
The St. Louis.
Man.
Yeah.
Man, that's... you got to remember these things.
Oh, you got to think about them.
Think ahead.
Well, we should have. The group of people who came up with that name, the small consortium, the itty bitty city committee, could have easily.
Yes.
I don't know if they vetted it all that much. But,
Yeah.
All right.
They named the Ferd burglars.
well, the brothers Ferd burglars, sure, they're part of that whole.
And then when the
that's
when the Ferd burglars started to go down, people were making fun of them. I'm sorry.
And don't even talk about the other guys, the smock luckers.
Oh, right.
No, Greg.
Well, Josh, the smock bucklers they're very, very well to do in St. Louis.
Now, we have to move on here because every week on this show you take a topic and explore it and get to the what do they call it? A deep dive, I believe is the current phrase.
Yeah, I like to think I get to the heart of the matter.
And we're doing a deep dive about a famous event.
Yeah, this is a 10-cent beer night in Cleveland. Happened in June of '74. June 4th, to be precise. Just a little background. In the 70s, the Indians were not a good team, and nobody was going to Cleveland Indian games. So they had to come up with gimmicks. They did like tightrope walkers one night. They did a guy got shot out of a cannon.
Well, this explains everything about Tom Griswold now.
Yep.
You love all of these things.
I was not at that event, but a friend of mine was there.
They had they used to have the halter top night. Which there's some amusement parks in the Midwest that continue to have halter top night every night. One in particular, Six Flags over Mid-America, I think, still has halter top night and day. And so it was. Well, nothing at all.
Okay.
No, it was 10-cent beers. Now they limited the beers. You could only buy 6 at a time.
Okay, at least they had limitations.
Reasonable.
6 beers under $1.
Yeah. And they were expecting like 12,000 people. They got 25,000 people showed up. Now, 6 days previous to this date, they played the Texas Rangers in Arlington. And there was a brawl that broke out between the players, and Texas fans threw hot dogs and beers at the Cleveland Indians. Oh. So after the game, they said, "Hey, you're going to Cleveland," because they were playing Cleveland at the Rangers at 10 cent beer night. They said, "Hey." To the Rangers, said, "Are you worried when you go to Cleveland, the fans are going to do the same thing to you?" And Billy Martin, their manager, said, "They don't have enough fans to make a difference." So 25,000 showed up for 10 cent beer night. And early on, there was evidence of drunkenness. There was a flasher lady that ran out and tried to kiss the umpire.
Oh, sure, yeah.
There was a father and son that mooned the crowd from the field.
Oh, that's classic.
Yeah. Tom, do you want to step up here? It wasn't you and your dad, was it?
No, I was not at the game.
Let's have a little fun.
There you go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Willie, you and your dad ought to go down to the and then it got just a little uglier. Fergie Jenkins, a chick, right? Famous pitcher. Ferguson Jenkins was hit with a line drive, and the crowd started yelling, "Hit him again, hit him again, Ooh. harder, harder." Yeah, it wasn't good. And then they started throwing hot dogs, and then they started throwing fire.
I know, right?
Sorry, Josh. I know that offends you.
A perfectly good hot dog?
They started throwing fireworks at the Rangers dugout.
Wow.
Mike Hargrove, a member of the Rangers, got hit. He didn't get hit, but he almost got hit with a gallon jug of Thunderbird. Yeah, and this is where it pays to have me as part of the team, guys. I sold beverages back in the day, and this is the 70s. They did not develop polyethylene terephenate. That's the plastic beverage containers that we have today. They didn't develop that till the late 90s. So we're talking a glass bottle.
Ouch.
That would hurt.
Yeah. And then they started throwing more bottles, rocks, radio batteries, folding chairs, cups, and popcorn containers. I don't think it was the popcorn containers that really concerned people.
No, maybe.
I don't think that. So it started going pretty bad. And late in the game, Jeff Burroughs was a player for the Rangers, and he's running, I think, from second base to third base. And a guy, this was sort of harmless. He just ran out onto the field, and he tried to grab Jeff Burroughs' hat, and Jeff fell down, and Billy Martin thought that the fan attacked Jeff. So he had his players go out onto the field with baseball bats. And that's when things got real bad because the players, the Indians fans, 200 of them converged on the field, and they started assaulting. The Rangers players. And this is kind of cool. The Indians manager, Ken Aspermonte, said to the Indians, "You got to go out there and help the Rangers. Our fans are going to kill them." Yeah. So they went out there and they sort of protected them. It got really bad. And the other thing they did, at one point, they weren't able to get the beer out enough quickly. People were lining up for the beers. So they got a good idea. People could just go right directly to the Stroh's truck parked in the outfield and get it out of the truck. They really made some poor decisions.
Watch the entire show live or on demand at bobandtom.com or listen live with the Bob and Tom app. And be sure to tune in next time for more Bob and Tom Tonight.